John Laval here on the car industry, specifically the Japanese car industry. Now, if you go back years ago, Chrysler, Ford, and GM basically ruled the roost as far as car manufacturing and supply for North America. You wouldn't find a Japanese car. Those were the cars you could buy, and they basically dictated the quality of those cars because there really was no competition just among themselves, and they were basically all the same. You got so much mileage out of it, and parts lasted so long, and you know, you're constantly, well, not constantly, but every so often you'd have to replace parts that were expensive, and service charges, and you know, they make the money on selling you the car, and then they make the money on selling all the parts of the car. Now, the Japanese finally got into the car markets here, and what they did, they're smart, eh? What they did is they didn't build the same quality of a car. They decided if we're going to grab the markets, let's build a car that's 10 times better than the American cars. The people will eventually start buying our cars, which they did, by the way, because if I go outside, I actually drive a Honda. I've drove American-built cars, and they were basically in the shop. My Honda never is. It's 17 years old, and you know, that's an old Honda, and it runs like new, and never any problems with it. And I really appreciate that. Even if I had to pay a little bit more, I didn't pay it in parts, and I didn't pay it in aggravation either. And so they built a car that was way better, and now they're grabbing the markets. And when I go out right now, like if I take my car out and I go up to the mall or something, I can sit in the mall there and just check out all the cars, and it's quite surprising how many cars now are Japanese cars. I would say that the American car manufacturers lost half their markets already, and if you want to know where it's going to go, just check the electronics industry and tell me how much electronics is being built by the States. Zero. They basically own everything, right from your television to your computer to your cell phone. It's not made here. They built good quality products, and they grab the entire market, and that affects employment for Americans. That's why so many people are unemployed, because they're losing their markets. And I think that the American car companies need to take a look at why Honda and Toyota are the #1 vehicles. They're rated #1 every single year. If you go through any of the consumers reports, they just build a better car, and they need to look at why they're building a better car. And they need to get start producing, making cars the same quality. They're going to lose the market, and we're talking millions of people losing their jobs because car companies don't make cars, they assemble them. And there's a lot of subsidiary companies who are the suppliers, like say tire companies. There's companies that make rims, seats, dashboards, windows, like the glass in your car, and all the body panels and the lights. I could go through all the parts, but you know how many parts are involved in a car or a truck. It's a lot. So if you look at the overall loss, and employment would be devastating if they lose the car market. So the car companies really, manufacturers, or what you want to call them, assemblers, really need to take this seriously, because Honda just keeps selling, and Toyota just keeps selling more cars, and they're going to grab the entire market, and these companies are going to fold. And I don't think this is a good idea. See ya.